Mark Stoops and John Calipari are going at it.
Oh, Mark Stoops. Okay.
Yeah. Why would
So
Lincoln Riley have
wait,
an
they're both.
issue?
I don't know where I got that from, but so they're both at Kentucky.
Yes.
Why are they really going at it, or are we being played?
No, they're really going at it.
Okay, this is the football coach and basketball coach at Kentucky. Probably the one SEC school where you don't go after the basketball coach. But tell
He
me
didn't
what
go
happened.
after him.
Okay, I don't know what's happened. So I've done a lot of digging on the Big Ten television contract and what that means for ESPN. I did that yesterday. Done a lot of stuff to get ready for the show, and then he dropped something awesome on me like right before we start. So I'm excited about it. I want to hear about two coaches in the same athletic department going at it. So give me that. But first, it's brought to you by Honeybee Coffee.
So is Calipari is trying to get better facilities, and he's saying we're a basketball school. Like, you need to honor that we're a basketball school. This is that we bring in the money, yada yada yada. And Stoops is like, no. Let me tell you something.
So what if you can tell me what exactly was tweeted or said going back and forth? I remind people that mornings are better with Honeybee Coffee. What's your catchphrase that you came up with? Go the B, not the
Not the Bucks.
yeah, B, not the Bucks. When you're on the hunt for new coffee shops in Knoxville or Sevierville, Tennessee, they've got one for you. But you can also go to Honeybee Coffee and check out Honeybee Coffee. Just Google them, and you will be able to order the finest beans that are available, top 5% of beans. So go there and you can order online, and you will be set. We highly recommend. I'm not a huge coffee drinker, and I went there and I was absolutely blown away. Amanda is a huge coffee drinker, so you have the novice and you have the expert. Both give it a big thumbs up.
Yeah,
That's what all
it's
the
really
buzz
good.
is about.
It is
That's
really,
what
really good.
all the buzz is about.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that
That
was good.
was good. Honeybee Coffee. That's what
That
all
was
the
good.
buzz is about. Thank you. All right. So the Stoops Calipari thing, before I tell you what I learned about this Big Ten television contract that's going to come down in a couple of days and what it means actually for the SEC. So what's this Stoops Calipari stuff?
So, Stoops Calipari issue is, I mean, he's retweeting things like Stoops is retweeting the football team has had more success than basketball the last 4 to 5 years, not even close. And Mark Stoops said, okay, so John Calipari said this is a basketball school. Alabama is a football school. So is Georgia. No disrespect to our football team. I hope they win 10 games and go to bowls, but this is a basketball school. And so Mark Stoops retweeted that and was like, basketball school? I thought we competed in the SEC, 4 straight postseason wins.
Yeah, you don't like this if you're Mitch Barnhart, the athletic director at Kentucky. You don't like your coaches going at it. But what you don't like on a bigger level is being defined by either. You don't want to be defined as a football school because you have one of the blue blood basketball programs. You don't
Yeah.
want to be defined as a basketball school because you are in the SEC, and that's a football conference. So you can see how this would be touchy either way. At the end of the day, I've never asked you this because as we get to know each other from a sports perspective, we
Mm-hmm.
know each other pretty well on a personal perspective. But from a sports perspective, if John Calipari just wins one title at Kentucky with the talent he's had, is his career at Kentucky a disappointment? Because he's won one.
Yeah.
I, you're shaking your head. I agree. I
Yeah.
mean,
It's disappointment. You should, with, it would be like saying, if Nick Saban won one title with all the talent that he had coming in Alabama football, would it be a disappointment? Yes, it would. Has Nick Saban overachieved? Yes, he has. Has Calipari underachieved?
interesting. So if we're sitting here in 2022 and Nick Saban has 3 or 4 championships, we're saying he's had a great career, no doubt. But
Correct.
what he's done is over exceeded expectation, anybody's like wildest expectation, but he certainly hasn't fallen short. If we were having a conversation of he's won one national title with all that talent, if we're having that conversation in 2022, I think that would be a disappointing career.
Yeah. And I think Calipari's having a disappointing career at Kentucky.
I'm surprised to a large extent that Kentucky fans are so okay with the fact that he's just won one national title, and they seem okay with the fact that they are an NBA factory of bringing these guys in and sending them to the NBA. But maybe they like to see a lot of talent on the floor.
Why would you like to see the talent if you're not going to
I,
win?
I don't know, but I'm really surprised that the outcry hasn't been stronger. Now, that being said, it is a one and done sport. It's not like football. Football is a game where the better team wins more times than not, right? I mean,
Yeah.
basketball, the other team can have a hot shooting night. You can have a cold shooting night, and in the NCAA tournament, you're done. So I will cut Calipari or any other basketball coach credit for that. But ultimately, if he just walks away with one championship, I think that's a disappointment. So the down
Yeah,
and
but
yes, go ahead.
you don't go into the NCAA tournament and get put out by who? St. Peter's of whatever? Not if you're Kentucky. That's an embarrassment.